Hi, everybody! Welcome to Unboxing with Erin and Amy!
Unboxing with Erin and Amy.
Yeah. This is my friend Amy. We've known each other how long now?
Maybe like almost 10 years because I started working at the belt shop in 2014.
Yeah, and I started on Granville Island in 2015.
Okay, so probably like
almost.
Maybe like 8 years.
8, 9 years?
8 or 9 years.
Oh my god! I love it. I love it. Amy is a magnificent maker and felter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wool
Yeah.
felt.
Yes. And you have a project called Makemobile Fun?
Makemobile is my
Makemobile.
bicycle, the name of my bicycle. And the Makemobile is like a mobile art studio on a bike. So an e-cargo bike.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you recently had a thing this weekend, right? This past weekend.
I have been doing a lot of summertime activities. So I do work, I do art activities with people, usually in outdoor places and usually for free. So
I love it.
like an organization will pay me, I'll show up, and then everybody who's participating can just participate for free and hang out and socialize and make art together. That's my ideal.
I love it. Yeah. I've been watching all your Instagram and everything. And on Instagram you are?
Makemobile Fun.
Love it. So people can follow
me.
Follow and actually follow in person and go and make things.
Yeah. Come and make stuff with me. Come and play with me. I love that.
Also, as we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we are blessed to be here on the unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. We're going to talk about some fabric today. I pulled some stuff specifically that I know Amy would love, so get ready for the oohs and ahs to begin. Let's get started. Oh, you get one and I get one. Look at that.
Okay, all right. So we're going to make a matching, what are we going to make? Aprons? Shirts?
Or like
babushkas?
Put it on our head.
I've seen guys. What's the trend of the guys with the babushkas right now?
Oh.
It's like your grandmother would tell. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something
I don't know what
like
it
that.
is,
but this is beautiful cotton. I wouldn't doubt if this had like a linen blend.
It feels really nice. It does. Yeah, it feels cotton. But yeah, there's something stronger in there.
Yeah. But these colors are just spectacular.
It's got some subtlety. There's some nice little subtle lines in there.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And we call this the gingham plaid.
Okay. Why?
Because it's like full squares.
Okay.
Yeah. You can like really see the solid squares in it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Nice.
Love it.
It's kind of sporty.
Yeah.
It's a little primary. It's got yellow, blue, red.
I could see
white.
it. Oh, boxer shorts.
Yes.
Yes.
Pajamas.
I mean, I want to turn everything into pajamas these days. If I could work from my bed, that'd be great.
Life goals.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I threw this one in here because we don't usually put a lot of black in our unboxing, but it was just too interesting.
Ooh, it has some what is this called, embroidered or embossed kind of texture?
It feels like an embossed kind of texture, yeah. So it's got, would you call it a snowflake?
It does. It looks like
or a star,
like a sort of Nordic knitted pattern. It's got sort of a 8-pointed sort of star on it, and then some stripes. It's really subtle though. Like it's kind of slinky.
It's quite thick.
Stretchy.
Quite thick.
What would you make out of this?
This would be like leggings.
Oh,
absolutely leggings.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that this could be for swimwear too, though.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and see if I can show you
the texture, like
the
across
texture.
Across the surface or something.
There we go. It is really, really interesting.
It reminds me
textural.
of like when I was younger and I would make everything into like a little slinky dress.
Yep.
No more. I don't do that anymore.
No, but it's coming back. Oh, that's cute.
This is very homely. This is homely.
These colors make me think of my one aunt. We called her Tante. And she's French, and her living room was these colors.
Yeah.
And she would make like those fabric dolls that are rabbits and like pigs and cows, and she'd put clothes like outfits on them and had little families of them.
Cool.
And it was all in these colors.
Yeah, doll clothes.
Yeah.
Tablecloth. It seems like a very chocolatey brown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cotton. This is great for quilting too.
Oh yeah, okay. Cotton. Love the cotton.
Oh, this would be so cute because of the stripes. What if you cut it into strips and use it as like a binding? It's like a printed binding.
Like fold it over.
Yeah, and it's like just like a folded over binding. So like one side could be like this stripe and the other one is the blue one. Mm-hmm. You know, like you could make a bias out of that.
Yeah, when I think of strips these days, a friend who's nearby, Karina, is a weaver, Karina Hammond, and she does a lot of weaving with strips of like upcycling, and making textiles and rugs and beautiful pieces.
Yeah,
so that's all I can think of.
We have quite a few artists who come and get our scraps for that too.
Yeah, she's in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt if she's come to us. Oh, look at that print.
Oh wow,
boom.
This is kind of this is a saucy little number.
I know. I love this.
Is it so bad it's good?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like we're under the covers, like we're under the duvet. Hun, hey hun, can you get up and get me some more milk?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
More milk.
I don't know. No, that's good. I'm not sure what I'm emphasizing.
But this is like a polyester jersey. It's super stretchy.
It has an aroma of perfume to it. It smells like rose.
Potpourri.
Yeah, it smells a bit like rose.
Yeah, which because it's got roses on it.
It does
that's very
have roses.
Apt. But this is a damask print. This is really interesting. Like the floral is in such a huge damask with a smaller traditional damask underneath.
This would make fun leggings.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, or like a onesie,
or like a ruched dress.
Yeah.
Or like you could play with where the floral is and have it like this is your neckline of a dress and have the floral go down the center.
Yeah, I really like the damask. I really love it. It's got black in the background and then sort of yellow, like golden orangey.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's all.
There's enough there to make a dress. Lots there.
What amazes me doing stuff like Makemobile things is just how people. Or was surprising me. Like I'll set out some materials for people to make a thing, and then often I don't have a set plan. Like it's mostly just like, okay, make a thing, and people come up with the wildest ideas.
I love
people are so creative. Yeah,
I love that. I know. I'm always surprised in here as well when people come in person shopping. And
do they show you what they
different?
made?
Yeah, absolutely. We have pictures sent to us all the time, and people bring their items for us to see, and it's just really, really cool
nice
stuff.
Do people share photos and like tag you or something?
Absolutely, that's right. If you've made something from our Fab Cycle fabric, make sure you tag us in your Instagram posts. Oh, bathing suit fabric.
Oh yeah, totally bathing suit.
Look at this. Just down the center of the bathing suit. Center front, center back.
What do they call these? Are these
snapdragons? Or you could do it where like the floral is like around the waist.
Or a big floral bust.
Yeah.
Or a big floral booty.
Now we're talking.
With like a matching,
now we're talking.
It's like a matching sort of head wrap or something. Like a matching headband.
But this is great. This is a lot of stretch.
I like
the
black with the white. It's very graphic. White and then all these colors.
And all that neon is on point right now. It's very trending. Is neon colors. I love it. It's so fun.
Or you could just cut a hole in the middle and make a caftan.
There you go. Caftan for the win.
For the non-sewers. Just cut a hole in the middle and throw it over your head and you have a smock.
Oh,
that's very
so dainty.
Very delicate. Yeah, it's giving me like a blouse with like a high collar.
Like a bow collar?
I don't know, like those little 80s, like a high collar with the little frills on it.
Oh, yeah.
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 Maybe some puff sleeves.
There's probably enough for that, too. Maybe, like, the front of it would be this, with the collar, and then the back would be another fabric.
Mm-hmm. What is this made out of?
I think this is probably polyester.
Oh, polyester, okay.
But it's like a an opaque chiffon kind of weight, like it floats.
Yeah, it does. It has a nice kind of
but it doesn't float like silk would.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, I think it's polyester.
Yeah.
But it reacts a lot like silk. So this is great. I'm gonna bring these polka dots up close because yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You made your hat too.
Yes.
Look at this amazing hat. Felted hat.
It's getting cold about now. Now about this season, we're turning the corner into fall, and so lately I've put on a felt thing every now and then, and it just makes me. I just love it. I love when fall is coming, and you get to get your sweaters out and your hats and your scarves.
Yeah, I know. I have a couple of your scarves, your felted scarves, and I love them.
Maybe Jessica's.
Yeah, I love them.
Feng shui scarves.
Feng shui scarves.
I made a lot of them, but oh, hello.
Hi. This is our new studio dog, Sammy. He's just coming to say hello real quick. This is Irina's new puppy, Sammy. We're going to give him a proper introduction shortly, but he's just walking around to say hello. Aww. Oh, this is interesting. Somebody had a price on it. There we go. We'll take that off.
Yeah, it's got sort of a stripy thing and a big pattern.
It's like a border on each side. I would say this is kind of like trying to emulate like a sari, probably. We have quite a few saris. Yeah, it's a knit.
It's like
it's a non-stretch.
It's not
knit.
super stretchy.
No,
but a little bit stretchy, tiny bit.
I think it's a 1x1 rib knit. So that means that usually a 1x1 rib knit will not have any stretch.
Okay.
So it's not a jersey where like there's going to be at least 2 directional stretch usually.
I love this. I'm learning from her.
But a 1x1 rib will be those like more vintage type knits that don't have any stretch.
Okay.
So this I would say is vintage for sure. 1, because of color, and 2, because of the type of knit. And you can tell
vintage, does this feel like 60s to you or
70s?
What? 70s, okay.
Mostly because of the color palette on this one is a little bit more subdued, which was more the 70s. 60s was a lot louder. But yeah, 60s was all about the pastels and the neons. That's when neon started, was in the 60s. But this is quite a beautiful, nice geometric with a mini floral.
That stripe in there.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Oh, yeah. Also, this one, vintage.
I'm just thinking, everything can be a fort.
Did anybody else do that growing up? Fabric forts? Blanket forts?
Blanket forts.
Blanket forts with the couch cushions pushed up on one side so you had a little tunnel.
Or just over the dining table.
Yeah.
With, hiding out of the chairs.
And then we would steal mom's broom and put it up in the middle like a pole.
Yeah. Like your entranceway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. I remember Dad used to sometimes get us giant cardboard boxes from work, and we would also make box forts all the time. Outside though. With the boxes.
I didn't do that so much, but for me it was like blanket over the chairs and just hide in the closet. Just hide in the cabinets.
Yeah.
And wait for a long time and see if anyone would find me, and then after a very long time I would just come out.
Did you ever fall asleep in the closet? No? I would have.
I remember hiding in the kitchen cabinets. Oh, I love
this. This is beautiful.
I love
this is a very Japanese
print.
print.
Yeah.
I look at that in the camera too. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really appreciate the close up I think you need to get for this, because
I'm gonna bring this up here.
Gorgeous sort of light teal and green and black.
And it is sheer, so it's hard to kind of really grasp it until you're in person, but oh my gosh, is this
what would you
gorgeous.
Make out of this?
I want to say a blouse probably. Where it's a higher neckline and then gathered into the front of the neckline, and then maybe long in the front, and then it comes up like a high hip cut, and then little puff short sleeve.
Yeah, like the
80s kind of up high on the side. But there's enough for that. I love the colors
of this. That's so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, there's another. Oh, somebody was selling it for more than we're gonna sell it for. But polyester.
Yeah.
Beautiful chiffon. This is a heavyweight chiffon.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got
Yeah,
quite.
I'm not as technically
Quite a
knowledgeable about fabric. I just,
The
am
feel,
attracted
right?
to
Yeah,
mostly
I love
the
all
surface.
It's like it's
and
all
the
done
look
with
of it
dots.
and the
Like
colors.
this is all dots. It's so cool.
I mean, somewhat. There's the little blue bits and the green bits are solid,
but like
and then everything else.
Would you
is
call
dots.
it red or orange? Maybe orange.
Reddy orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
But
detail
it's
in here.
so
This
pretty.
is a lot of detail to love.
Absolutely. What are you gonna make out of it? What are you gonna make out of it?
What are you gonna make?
I know. More vintage.
So have people, like, when you do the unboxing, do people show up the next, after they see the video, do they come to the door sometimes and like, I want that fabric?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. And like all of this is like available as soon as we're done talking about it on the website. So a lot of the time, a lot of these will sell right away. So you got to get in, make sure you have that website up and ready to go.
Our operators are standing by.
That's right. Now this has a bit of staining in it. I can see where the fold marks are.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like,
and there's some.
Oh, like the
yellow.
aging.
Yeah, this is definitely an aged fabric.
Washing?
Yeah,
I
would say.
Oh, here's a stainy bit.
This is probably maybe like water damage. Yeah. So this will be.
Is that like a
this would be something that I would
blend?
use to make a sample out of.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't be for wearing.
Oh yeah, because it's quite yellowed over here.
Because it's quite yellowed on that end. But I'm gonna sell it anyway. It's still good to play with for sampling, or if you're trying out a pattern that you've never tried before.
You could over dye it.
Oh, you could absolutely
totally
over dye it.
this.
But the problem with the water staining in materials this old is that the quality of the material is started to break down.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I wouldn't use something like this to wear on an everyday basis. If you're going to over dye it, use it for like cushion covers or something like that, where you can still maybe see the floral through. But I'd use this for toiles and samples.
Curtains.
Yes. Something where it's not going to have a lot of friction or tension. But yes, vintage things like this do come to us quite often. Oh, I saw this and was like, I don't know if it's hemp or if it's linen or if it's cotton or wool. I don't know, but I was like, it's interesting and cool.
It's got a nice rough feeling.
It smells very hempy.
Huh.
Could be hemp. Hemp has like a very like hay, like kind of smell to it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with a kind of hempy smell.
For like jute.
Yeah,
you know,
actually that.
It could be jute.
Yeah.
But it
feels like plants to me. It doesn't feel like an animal fiber.
No. I would say plant. But this beautiful basket weave, my goodness.
Yeah, and it's
nice and tight.
It's like kind of crisp.
Yeah.
The
I love
color
this
is
orange.
beautiful.
Who's making Halloween decorations?
or like a clutch, like a beautiful sort of earthy clutch, or like a funky hat or something.
And we have like in our supplies section, we have belt buckles that are already on a piece of leather.
Oh yeah.
That you could use as like your closure.
Yeah, I can just see like a bag, like or a series of bags or something, or even like a handbag, like a shopping bag. Is it the same thing but in red? That's gorgeous.
Like a 1 meter piece. You could mix them together. Why not? They're the same intensity of color. Ketchup and mustard. But it's more orange than that. So maybe like ketchup and sweet potato.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the orange condiment?
What would be?
It looks really nice.
I know. I like this mixture together on camera.
Good combo.
Yeah. It's beautiful stuff.
Yeah, this is really nice, and it's like it feels real.
Yeah. And
it moves so beautifully, like when you play it.
Yeah. Now, some people have like that textural thing that something like this feels really rough against the skin.
Yeah.
So that's
this is not for you.
Yeah.
If you don't like scratchy things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get this.
But this would be great for accessories for sure.
But if you want to have a slightly scratchy hair shirt, maybe this.
But layer with like a collared shirt underneath or like a turtleneck for fall. But yeah, these are. You can tell somebody's had these folded up in their stash for a while because the fold lines are so nice. in there.
Crisp.
I love it.
All right, what's next?
So for felting, I know that
Oh.
there are two methods that I know of.
Yes.
So there's like the wet felting,
Yes.
which like you make it wet and you roll it up and it's like a rolling process, right? And then there's needle felting. So it's like stab to felt
Yes.
it all together. Is there any other types of felting?
Are there any other types of felting? Those are the ones that I do.
Yeah.
Wet felting and needle felting. We also did a lot of Nuno felting at the studio with Jessica Feng Shui. That was using very thin chiffon silk and then laying the wool on top and then felting the wool into the silk.
Cool.
Yeah, then you could make something really strong, but it was very, very light.
Ooh.
So those scarves that you have are probably Nuno felted.
Yeah. I love that. Cute little cotton. What would boiled wool be? Is that just wet felting?
I think it's woven wool fabric that's then boiled or fulled so that it's much more dense.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Things I didn't know.
Yeah.
I love that.
There's all kinds of confusion around felting, but it's actually very simple. It's just tangled hair, basically.
I love that. I love that so much.
Sounds weird, but it's cool. It's very like cozy and warm and
this
strong.
is such a big polka dot. I love
it. Really
this.
is.
You really gotta love a polka dot for this.
I just want like a big boxy dress or something.
Yeah,
like
the
like
muumuus are really popular right now.
I'm really into smocks. I'm into like clothes that I can, or like coveralls that like work clothes. This I wouldn't choose because it's I need busy patterns. Like the busy patterns hide the paint. Theoretically.
Yes.
But this would be nice for someone who like, works in an office and has like a nice billowy blouse or something. It's cotton, right?
You can use this as lining.
This feels really good. Like this feels like a nice natural fiber.
Little lightweight broadcloth. Oh, I had to put in a metallic for us because we've done like the whole like bike rave and all that stuff. And right, this is super metallic. Oh, look at that on camera too. You
gonna make some leggings out of this,
or like a rib knit top, like a tube top, like a very 80s,
or like a vest with pockets. And then you could have like your beaded little glasses or pen chain, like librarian style. This could be like funky librarian.
I love it. So this is quite the is this rib knit or is this pleated? Oh, it's pleated.
It's pleated.
It is pleated into this. I'm gonna bring this right up here so you can see that pleat action, and that's what gives it some give and some bounce in that direction, but it really doesn't move too much in the other direction. Yeah, this is cool. This would make a great skirt too.
Or a Dracula cape.
Oh yeah, like the lining for it. Oh, too much fun. Oh,
what is it? Oh, the mummies, the bandages. Should we get wrapped up in this?
Here, I'm in a chair. There you go. Spin. We're gonna mummify.
Okay, this is
There's
my new
so
look
much
for
of
fall.
It. I love it.
Yeah, mummy dearest.
So this is knit in a tube.
It's fun. This is
really
instantly you want to play with it.
Yeah,
have fun. It's a tube.
It's a tube.
Oh, you could just get inside of this.
Have you seen knitting machines before?
Yes.
Like big ones?
Maybe not. Probably not the ones you're thinking of, but
yeah.
I've seen some sorts of knitting machines. But
so it's like knit in a circle, and then to make it flat, it goes through these two rollers.
You can just get right inside of this,
right? I know, and then it's like a dress already.
Hello,
and you just put. I love it.
Okay, it's all right. I won't drool on it. This is so cool.
I love it. I want to say this is like maybe a cotton poly blend, but
it's really beautiful.
It's cool. It's got like this wave of like a creamy beige and a pinstripe kind of idea in it.
You could have each limb inside a tube and then just like attach them all to a central shaft.
Yeah.
Just make like a.
And then I love it. Halloween ideas. It's coming up fast.
Like, what would this?
But there's so much of this.
Like, what would this have been from, or what would they have used this for? I'll roll it up.
I would say like
Thanks for indulging me.
I love it. It's fun to play.
It is fun to play.
That's what we're here for.
So like
I would say this would be for like camisoles, tank tops, maybe like an outer layer with another fabric underneath. Maybe sometimes because this has like the lines in it, typically that's something where they would cut that and this would be used as cuffing or around the neck, like a finishing kind of material. But yeah, this is a really fun thing to play with. It has so many purposes and uses, and it's so soft. So soft.
Is that?
But there's
like,
so much. We're gonna sell it as this whole big
like
thing.
Acrylic or something.
I think this is probably like a cotton base with polyester blend.
Okay.
Just
it does feel really nice and soft.
Yeah, it's so soft. Oh, we're gonna sell it as this whole big round thing. So great, very special, so special. Purple.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is gorge.
I love this like zigzag
I want
the knit.
a onesie made out of this.
It is knit like that.
It's super funky.
That is super cool.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I want to say early 90s.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. There was like those what is that called? That other kind of t-shirt with it looks like the top of a pastry or something.
I know what you're talking about, though.
I don't know the terminology.
No, but I know what you're talking about. It's gonna come to me as soon as we're done filming. Watch in the comments later. I'll know what it is later. I don't remember.
I've never seen anything like this. This is wild.
So cool. I want a pair of pants, like flared pants out of this.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah. They would sort of hug your legs in a really nice way.
But then also, like, because of the flare, it would like, when you walked, it would like move really well.
Yeah, you have to really see this up close because it's got like a interesting change in direction and almost like a funky chevron.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
And this purple is so pretty. It's hard to find purple. Purple's not a common color.
Yeah, this is an excellent old lady color. As a gray-haired person, I embrace the light blues and the purples because they're flattering for us gray-haired people. Gray pride. And here comes another one.
Another purple
gingham. Great
gingham.
for the.
This is a nice small gingham too. I could see you wearing this.
It's a little bit rigorous for me.
Yeah, but if you mix this with like something like another pop of print, right? Because I know you print mix quite a lot.
I'm having trouble picturing it. But
okay.
But I'm getting like a nice tablecloth or something.
I'm getting like purple Dorothy vibes.
Oh yeah, somebody could tailor this into something gorgeous, like a dress or like something where there's gathers, so you don't get dominated by this like.
I also love like that late 40s, early 50s wiggle pants is what they're called. So it's like high waisted, fitted. The zipper is usually either on the side or the back. There's no fly, and they're fitted, right? And they're like
kind of short, kind of like floods. Yeah.
I could definitely see
like Betty and Veronica.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, this is and it's cotton, right?
Yeah,
it's cotton.
Yeah, I know a few of you have been requesting gingham, so here's a nice big piece for you. There's lots there. Oh, our pile's starting to get nice and big here.
We should just do it and then it will slowly disappear.
That's right.
Oh, this is very fabulous vintage.
I want to say 70s.
Yeah, that feels 70s. And it's kind of like
is
it coated on the back or is it just
I think it's actually double layered.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very solid feeling.
Yeah, and the back is very smooth.
Yeah.
And the front is a bit more textured. Like the front feels like a basket weave and then the back feels very like smooth. This is knit.
But it's not stretchy. It's very
this is knit.
It's very kind of like
I want to say this is polyester for sure.
It feels like it's almost fused on the back or something.
Yeah.
It's
interesting. But it's knit. This is knit. This is not woven.
Yeah. But there's something going on where it's like
you know what? I think this is actually tapestry weave.
Okay.
So that means that like you can have two completely different textures because the front is raised.
It feels like upholstery fabric.
Yeah,
Like
I would
put this,
say
for cushions or like
yeah.
seat
Like,
covers.
couldn't you just see this as a love seat?
Or you could redo a small chair with this.
Little footstool, fabric footstool.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah,
Love it. Super beautiful.
I love blue and red together, so those colors are really doing it for me.
I love this.
But yeah,
Look
someone who's into that vintage vibe.
Oh, so pretty. All right, this one. I was like, it reminded me of some of your felting, like blocking your felting. Like you put all these colors together, right?
Sure.
And then you would felt it into place. It's like a print of what you would felt together.
I don't know. I think it's really it's got some, you can see faces in it. It's a very strange print.
I love it.
What is it?
It's so cool.
It's like surfing.
I think
or
it's supposed
does it go
to
this
be.
way?
Let's see what it looks like.
Look, there's an owl face.
It's like water.
Whoa!
It's so cool.
Someone's gonna love it. That was our shop motto.
Someone's gonna love
Someone's gonna love it.
So
oh my god, it's pretty cool.
I love it. So this is poly jersey.
Like surf. Like to me that feels like a surf thing.
Yeah, poly jersey. Oh my gosh. We only have a few left. I want to do this one next. It's just a small piece, but it's just so special.
Oh yeah, nice details.
Cute little paisley.
Pretty. And again, kind of psychedelic. You can see faces in it.
It's so pretty.
I
love this rich
gold.
fall tones.
It's got like a gold ink. It's got reds. It's got teals. It's got a dark blue, and then gold.
Yeah, I love it. Small piece. I would probably do a bag out of this.
Yeah,
absolutely a bag. Or like, I know, like a corset out of this would be.
Oh yeah,
incroyable.
Yeah, especially if you cut this into slices and then put it back together.
Right, like this piece. Like there's a piece of the pattern right there. It'd be really cool, like center bodice. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, for like ornate sort of detail-oriented things.
What is this?
And our last
one. Right.
This is for movers and. Oh, I guess it's not really a cow. Is it a cow?
But it makes me think cow because of how much there is. But I think it's actually Dalmatian kind of vibes.
Yeah, it's kind of its own thing. It's just like
it could be either or.
It feels like
this or that.
Poly cotton or poly.
I think this is rayon. So sometimes we get some of our fabrics, depending on where they're donated from, with fiber content. So this is 100% rayon. So rayon's a really interesting material because it's a semi-synthetic.
Yeah.
So it's both natural and synthetic fibers that are mixed together in the yarn and then woven and or knit into material.
I used to buy a lot of vintage rayon pieces as a teen and later.
Yeah.
And thought, oh, this is good stuff. It's made out of wood fiber, cellulose. But I've heard tell-alls about rayon that in the manufacturing process they use a lot of scary chemicals which are not good for the workers.
No.
So this is important to learn about these things.
And that's when rayon first came into fruition as well. A lot of the current ways of doing it is a lot better.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I love it. This is so light and airy. I want a whole wrap dress out of this.
Yeah, I can see that with a big hat.
And like all red accessories.
And you'll wear it to Mr. Gramble.
Do they still do that? No! I know. It started and stopped with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started a thing called the Mr. Gramble Island pageant when I was
Mr.
there.
Gramble Island.
That's right. And we had it 2 years in a row and it was fabulous.
It was a smashing success.
I know. 10 years later, everybody's still talking about it. I'd probably actually wear this to like Vancouver Fashion Week.
Okay.
Yeah, because we go quite often. There's one this October.
Okay.
They do it twice a year.
Do they still do it in Chinatown?
Yeah, at the Chinese Cultural Center.
Oh, yeah, I went at least one time. It was fun.
Yeah, I always have a good time. I like going to the student shows for the graduating students from fashion design schools because you really like see the concept of like what's going to be next. And that's what I'm always most excited about, to see what's next. And what's next for you, Amy? What are you up to this fall?
Well, it does really feel like the corner is turning. So my sort of seasonal summer work it feels like completing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be working with some neighbors on a street painting at an intersection in our neighborhood in Strathcona. So that'll be happening for the next little while. And then, what am I doing? I'm wanting to do more workshops. I've applied for various things, which I'm waiting to see if I will get them.
Great.
But really the big thing I need right now, because I have been mobile, operating on my bicycle, is a studio space. So I'm kind of like orienting towards indoor workshops, registered, paid
Love it.
activities and stuff like
so
that.
make sure you follow Makemobile Fun on Instagram with Amy and keep up on all those amazing things that you're going to do this season.
Yep. But also I like fall, going inside, mending more, working on knitting, like handwork, potlucks, coziness.
Awesome.
Yeah. Less outdoor.
More indoor.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Just bring it in.
Well, I'm sure I'll come to some of them and you'll come to some of ours that we're going to have this season as well. So.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for following Amy. And we thank you for coming and joining me for unboxing. It's always a pleasure to see you.
It's so wonderful to be invited to come and hang out with you and play with fabrics. So
yeah.
Thank you.
Super fun.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. We'll see you next time.
Bye.